Limits. I've got my guest here, my cousin Eddie Coumi.
What's going on, brother? How are you?
How you been, bro?
Yeah, good,
how's the training going?
Yeah, not bad, bro. Got a big fight coming up, December 6th, so see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll just keep your eye out for that. If you want to know, Eddie is been boxing majority of his life, and we're here to talk about your journey. So I want to ask you, bro. Let's start from the beginning. When did it all start? What made you get into boxing?
Well, started when first walked in here, this gym when I was about 6 years old. Dad walked in, helped me walk in here. Well, he owns the gym and stuff. And then, I wasn't really training and stuff. I was just fucking around, just squirting people with the bottle and shit, causing ruckus. That was pretty good. Learned a lot. Seen a lot of fighters come up. And then stepped away from the gym for like a solid 10 years or 8 years. I started playing soccer and stuff. And then I sort of had enough when I was about 16. I was like playing on the 19s, going up playing on 19s every now and then. And then I tried out for 19s, they cut me. And I was like, I'm a bit done with this sport. Politics doing my head in. So then I was like, I'm going to do a sport that's purely all on my own back. So whatever happens in the results, it's because of what I've done. And then I started boxing when I was 16, started taking it serious. I was always training at the gym when I was about 13 to about 16. I was training. Wasn't really taking it serious, just mucking around, but not like I was when I was 6.
You're fucking funny, cunt.
Yeah. So, then I started taking it serious, and I never really thought about fighting. I just thought about training and taking it serious. And
is that when you start falling in love with the sport itself? Because you obviously, I've heard a lot of boxers who have the same mentality. Like they still another sport when it's a team.
Yeah.
But they know they can do better on their own, so they do a solo sport.
Yeah, I feel like 100%. Yeah, you're definitely on that one. I feel like when I was with the team, I felt like I was left out, like black sheep. I felt like the coaches didn't really take me serious, maybe because my dad wasn't close to the coaches and stuff. So yeah, I definitely felt that energy. And then when I come solo sport, I really thrived because it was all my work ethic.
So you put all of that pressure is on you. So like if I'm not doing well, it's on me. It's not the team. It's not the coach. This is like pressure on yourself.
You.
So what is like that? Like in your mind, like do you sometimes go through a lot of like doubt, or do you try to like push yourself to become better from all the like any mistakes that you've done?
Definitely lonely sport. Definitely got to pull yourself out of some situations on your own. Go back to your question again. Say that one again.
I said,
Lost my track of thought. Too many punches to the head.
Oh, fair enough. I said, so when... Even I fucking forgot.
Yeah. Like,
Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
No one's perfect, eh?
Hey, this is like this is my 7th episode now.
Yeah,
so.
coming in. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So coming in, I'm trying my best, all right? But I just wanted to look.
I'm saying, this is my perfect podcast ever. So
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey, that's all right.
That's it.
Hey,
You're taking some boards.
Wait.
Yeah, that's it. That's how we do it.
Hey, that's all right. But that puts a lot of less pressure on me.
To what's next, you know? So you were saying?
So what I'm just pretty much asking you is like, so what I asked before is, so when you're doing boxing, and obviously you moving on from football. Football's a team sport. I can relate or play a lot of football together.
Definitely.
When boxing, even me coming here training is like it's all on you, and I think a lot of boxers, like you said, is a lonely sport. So what is like that in your mind? So when you're training, for example, you're going for a fight. Right, what goes through your brain? Like, I have to be like trying to perfect everything,
and all that,
doubting and stuff like that. Like, what are you doubting yourself with? Is it something?
So what it all is you got to create a base. You got to create your own stability in your head, and the way you do that is all through discipline. You know, all through the hard work, all through the grind. The more work you put in, the better you feel, and the more that doubt leaves your mind. You know, so you wanna be the master of the doubt eliminator. So you want to eliminate doubt out of your life completely, out of your vocabulary. You never even want to think about that. And the way you do that is all through, you know, showing up every day, you're working out, you're boxing. You know, you keep that process, continuous routine, and it's like everyone goes through this routine and they get better and better and they get right to the top and they feel killer at the top and they're like, oh, now we'll drop off, now we'll take it easy, and then that's when that's when people feel like shit, and that's where depression comes in and all that doubt comes in, and you know that's because you're not striving to be your best. When you're always striving to be your best, you always feel your best, and even sometimes your body feels broken down and your body feels shit, but in your mind you're always good.
Yeah, that's actually a good way of putting it. Like, really, really, really good. But let me ask you, like, who was a person that said, yeah, like when you first got in here and you did your first fight, when was that time that you realized like this is for me? You know what I mean?
The person that I really looked to, that really helped me towards everything was Jeff. Jeff really helped me with everything. You know, he really showed me a way. He really took interest in me as a fighter. He really showed me that I can do it. I never really believed in myself before.
So you had a mentor that actually said, bro, you have the potential if you put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah, he really believed in me, and he showed me the way, showed me everything.
Listening to a lot of like other boxers and their journey, I think all of them has the same one, like the same guy that believes in them. Like you have your guy that believes in you.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? And how did that make you feel? Like,
it turned me into someone that believed in myself. I believed in myself at the end, even when he wasn't there. I used to fight for him before. And then he left me for a little bit, and then I had to realise, what am I doing this for? Am I doing it for me? Am I doing it for him? So I just said, and then I went forward and did the fight, and then I realised that all my camps, I was doing it all for my coach. I was doing everything for someone else. So I had to do it for myself, and then when I started doing stuff for myself, I started winning more.
So you putting yourself first. You're not doing it for someone else.
No, and then that's me believing in myself after that.
What was it like getting that first ever win for yourself when you're starting out as an amateur?
It was pretty frightening to get into it, to get into the ring and stuff. And then after it was finished, I thought, fuck, I got it done.
That's it.
I was pretty happy with that. I was very, very, very petrified though.
It would be scary.
My dad was trying to tell me instructions and I was not listening at all. I was like, yeah, whatever. Just trying to get through this shit. We got through it at the end, and then the next fight was scary. Next fight was scary because it was against this big dude, and he could bang, he could fight. And then my dad was like, you fighting him? And I was like, what? He's like, yeah. I'm like, nah. He's like, yeah, you are. I was like, fuck off. He's like, yeah. I was like, all right. So I ended up fighting him, ended up beating him, and I was like, yeah, I must be all right, eh? And then my dad's like, it's not about the size. It's not about the size. It's about your heart, man. It's about who's got the bigger heart. Everyone bleeds. Everyone's 2 hands, 2 legs. Everyone's a man.
Everyone's human.
Everyone's human, yeah.
No, that's good. That's a good way of putting it, bro. Let me ask you: when you were younger, did you ever picture yourself going pro, or did it ever happen like naturally, like you're gonna go pro, or did you ever thought that as a child when you were like first starting out?
Yeah. I never thought about that. I never even thought about fighting.
Oh.
Yeah, never crossed my mind, not once.
So you just came in here because you're like, my dad owns a boxing gym, and then you just training to obviously started training.
Yeah.
And then obviously you had a mentor that saw your potential.
Well, even before that, like I used to come to the gym, I used to see all these other guys boxing, and you used to see when I used to spar them, they used to pump me, they used to beat me and stuff, beat me up. And I used to think, fuck, I just want to be better than them. I never even thought about fighting out. I just wanted to be better in the gym.
Oh.
Yeah, so I wanted to be the best guy in the gym first. And then after that, and I was like, asked my dad, he used to nag him. I was like, hey, let me fight. He's like, nah, you got braces, you can't fight. I was like, don't worry about the braces. I was like, fuck the braces. I was like, I'll fight, I want to fight. He's like, nah, because when you fight, you'll never stop. I'll tell you what, man, 15 years later, he's right.
15 years, bro.
As soon as I got in there once, bro, I never stopped, bro.
Wow.
Every 2 months, bro, for 15 years, it's been like that.
So what is it like when you're up there then? Like, since you said that, what is it like?
It's fucking tough, bro. Tough fucking sport, man.
I can imagine.
Yeah, man. It's unforgiving, and yeah, only the tough survive in this one, bro.
So you've been training. You've been obviously fighting and training for 15 years in boxing. What? How do you keep that discipline in like day in and day out, especially when your body is tired and your mind is not there? And
Yeah.
what's going on there, bro?
I feel like little steps along the way, little goals. Like for instance, you have 1 year, you plan the year out, but there is always an initial goal. There's always one desire at the end. You've got to have that one massive outreach goal that you can't really reach right now, but it's in there because that's why you keep rocking up every day because you want that one. But to get that one, you need to do all these little steps every year. So state titles, nationals, and then you win the nationals, you're best in Australia. That one, you keep doing that one for years. It's like an apprenticeship. Amateurs like an apprenticeship, you know?
What was it like when you upgraded from, not upgraded, but you leveled yourself up through amateur to nationals? Was that like something like, wow, I didn't even know I was going to get this far?
Like novice to like elite.
Yeah.
Like from me having like a few fights to me fighting people that have had like hundreds of fights. That was a step up. That was a good step up. That was a tough one. My first nationals, I lost the first 4 nationals I went to. So that was a learning. Every time I went there, I had to learn. Beat. You know, you feel like your doubt goes lower because you keep losing every time you go. But every time I went, I tried to just win one fight and then win 2 fights and maybe win 3 fights. And then at the end, I never really thought I was going to win the nationals I won. I just went there and I went to America a little bit before, did a bit of a camp down there, like 2 weeks. And then I went to nationals and I remember losing 2017. And then my last fight was against this guy that beat me 3 times. And the first time he fought me, he made me like blood nose and like fucked me up. And like I lost in front of all my friends and stuff and I felt held down.
What was that like when you got that? Because I think there was a moment, I don't know how long you were in a winning streak, because you were in a winning streak, but when you had that first loss against that guy 3 times, what was that like?
Yeah, it was hard to deal with. It was scary. You know, I'd fight this guy and then he beat me and then I fought him 2 times consecutively in a row.
Oh.
Yeah, so the second fight, I was pretty scared. I was like, fuck, this guy beat me last time. And then the third fight, I had no fear.
You gave everything you got?
I had no fear because I already been in the ring with him twice. And the third fight, I had him, I swear. I thought I had him anyway. I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my word, obviously, but I'm a man like in winning and losing. So if they beat me, I'll say it fair and square.
GG's.
100. Right? But if you beat me and it wasn't really that convincing, then I'm not going to take that.
You're going to do it again?
I need to, but I never got this one back, so we'll get that one back eventually.
Oh, you better get that back.
Yeah,
Whoever
we'll
that guy is.
Back. Tim, I'm coming for you.
Hey.
Tim, I'm coming for you, dude.
He's going to come for a knockout. Don't worry about that.
Watch out. You know
right in the
up.
chin.
You know what's up.
You know what's
Anybody
up.
can get.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's really interesting, bro, when you putting it in that way, like the whole loss, that mentality of like, as a boxer, like, kind of you reflect a lot on mistakes that you've wished that you've done in the boxing gym.
Yeah.
Like in the match, because you know, like you saying, like you lost first time and then the second time and then the third time, you
Lost
know
all
what
3
was
times,
happening. Yeah. So obviously, when you had those losses, did you go back and be like, what did I mess up with? Did I have to fix this and that?
I feel like sometimes you do everything right and you still lose, and then you gotta put your mind back into like, let's just keep doing what we're doing. Let's just trust the process. You know, like I got it tattooed in my foot, trust the process, because, you know,
Can't see from here, but yeah.
It's in my foot. So I got that tattooed on me merely for the fact that, you know, I've been like this. My whole career has been like up and down like a wave, and every time I go down, there's always something coming up, or every time I go up, you know, I never look down. I always look up. Always drop down.
So you always been like up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah, that's just life though.
Yeah, well, that's what everyone goes through.
Life goes up and down, but you got to learn how to bring yourself out of the peaks.
So let me ask you, wind it back. You know when you said you had your first, training camp in America, was that your first ever time leaving, like going to America to train?
Yeah, first time going to America.
And who did you train under with?
I trained with Freddie Roach.
Hey, that's all right,
Freddie
hey.
Roach, yeah.
How was that for your first time?
That was at Wild Card where Manny Pacquiao used to train. So that was pretty cool, man. So I trained there. I remember first time walking in, no one gave me respect. Because everyone's like, oh, this is just some random guy that comes in, because it's a pretty popular gym, you know?
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
And like, oh, just some guy coming in and all that. And like, I had to prove myself. So I always like, oh, I want to spar. Please let me spar. Like, oh, whatever. And then sparring day came, and then I got in there. And I sparred this guy, and he was all right. And he would have putting it on me. And then I saw like Freddie Roach watching in the corner. I was like, if I drop now, I'm done. I'm finished. No one will respect me after this.
That's true.
So I was getting hit in the body, and I was just taking him, and then I was giving him back, and then another guy came in, and he was boxing with me, and then I fucking got him a body shot, and he dropped. Boom, his knee hit the ground, bro, and I fucking felt so full of juice, and then we went out. He did a round with that guy, and then I went back to the other guy and done pretty good. Came out of the ring after that, did like 4 or 5 rounds or whatever. Came out of the ring, and then everyone was like that.
Hey,
Everyone was giving me knuckles.
that's all right,
I was
hey.
like, yeah, right.
I heard the people respect in this
I earned
gym.
the respect. And then the next day, I just walked in like a normal guy, and then everyone's like, hey, man, and I was like, fuck yeah, I earned that shit. That's right. And then I sparred again, and then, I made my stain, you know?
That's good.
I made my stain, yeah.
So you went out there pretty much to put your name out there, like
Prove myself.
this
yeah.
is who I am. My name's Eddie Coumi, and I know I got the fucking juice to
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah, well, the first I sparred some pretty guys like Sugar Shane Mosley Jr. I've done a few rounds with some good people.
What was it like? Did you get like?
Kept me humble.
Did you get 1-on-1 with Freddie?
Yeah, he gave me one-on-one advice, 100%.
Ooh. Is that advice that you want to get share about, or you want to keep to yourself?
I'll share one thing. He said to me, don't bother boxing. Don't bother trying to do this sport, because one, it's unforgiving, right? And if you're going to do this sport, just do it with your heart. Do it with all your heart. And if you don't do it with your heart, just don't do it. And that's all the advice that I'm going to share that he told me anyway.
Well, did that spark?
One thing.
Did that make a spark in your heart? Like, yeah, well, fucking.
It made me think about if I really want to do this or not.
Oh.
Yeah.
And what made you like? Did you think about it a lot after that training camp?
Came back and I won the nationals.
Well, fucking there you go then.
I
You
made
go.
I made a decision.
That's the decision. You won the nationals.
I made a decision and I was like, I can do this.
And what was it like winning the nationals?
Oh man, that was crazy. Best feeling in the world. My first nationals, I didn't feel it in the second one.
Yeah.
I only felt it in the first one because I never thought I could do that. And then it just happened. Obviously, I fought one fight, fought another fight, and then this last guy that I was going to fight, he beat me early in the year.
Yo.
Early in that year. And then I was destined. I knew I wanted to beat him because he thought he had the wood on me. Last fight came in, he was hell confident, didn't want to shake my hand night before. I went up to him, I was like, oh, good luck tomorrow. And he was like, oh, pushed my hand away, didn't want to shake my hand. I was like, whatever. Fought him, beat him. And I was like, fucking put my hand out there. I was like, shake it now then, cunt.
Well, you're trying to be respectful, and he's being...
That's it. That's exactly
being
right.
like that.
He was not being sports, like, was it fucking...
Sportsman-like.
Yeah.
You're being sportsman-like, oh, good luck for tomorrow.
I was being a good guy, man.
Yeah, you weren't being like those other boxers who are just trying to get in their heads. So you're like, no, just have a good game, a good fight tomorrow.
But the reality of boxers is that we have no feeling we have no feeling on fight day or fight night. Like in terms of like we have no feeling of love, we have no feeling of like we like this guy or anything at all. That there's nothing. There's just the reality of it is that we're like pretty well barbarians in the sport where we just have to put it on a show.
Oh.
And we got to win. And that's it. That's all that matters. Nothing else matters that day.
So on fight day, you have no feelings. All the emotions turn off.
Emotion. There's no emotion.
All the emotions turn off on
It's
fight
all
day.
off, bro. It's all fucking one task. It's like there's a mission and you got to accomplish, and that's it. Nothing else matters.
Wow.
No one matters, bro. And if you let the emotions creep into your brain, from maybe your past. Maybe you might have broke up with your girlfriend. You know, that legs that into your fight. Nah, cut it out. It's all got to go. You all got to be clear-minded. It's got to be
Wow.
straight, one win.
Wow. No, but that's very, very interesting that you're saying that, because, like, you know, I'm hearing all these from other boxers, but even you're putting it from the way you're putting it is just really crazy. Like, I never thought that your emotions would be turned off. Is it hard to turn off your emotions sometimes, or did you get used to it over a period of time?
It took me a while. It took me. I only probably got used to getting into the zone.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like 3-4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like actually knowing how to like meditate and breathe to get into that flow state mindset, like to really focus. Like nothing else matters around you. Only what you're picturing, your eye vision in front of you. Like, that person right there, that's what matters.
Let me ask you about, because you've been training for 15 years and you had a lot of different training camps. What was it like able to travel the world with boxing?
Yeah, that's been a blessing. Mainly because like I've only started traveling when I was so I got into like the future squad, obviously in Australia. Well, we started from state like the state team to like the national team, and then I was in the futures team when I wasn't in the nationals team. And the futures team is still revolved around Australia, so we're still getting funding and they were taking us places. But the first place I ever went to was when I won my nationals, my heavyweight nationals, 2022. Took me to England, and that was like life changing for me because I wanted to always be there when I was a kid. Well, not when I was a kid, when I was young teen. When I was coming up boxing, I was like, looking at these guys in England, Team GB, and I was like, man, that's how I'd love to be there. And then I just remember standing in the Team GB gym, looking around, and thinking, wow, I'm here.
Really? That's
Yeah.
like a dream come true.
Yeah, I was
That's
like,
for
I
a
made
team.
it,
For a
made
team.
it. Yeah, I made it. I was like, I made it. And then I sparred this guy and he flopped me, bro. I was like, fuck, I haven't made shit. Then he come back, man.
You're like, yeah, I made it. You got you got drilled. You're
got
like,
drilled.
I didn't make shit, bro.
I didn't make shit. I need to get better. So it humbles you.
No, it does.
Humbles you.
I was gonna ask that. Does that like? Well, no, I was gonna ask that later, but yeah, it makes you humble.
Yeah.
Because
hard.
sometimes I feel like when I'm not just boxing, but there's so much other sports that you reach a certain level, you sometimes forget to be humble.
Oh man, when you get to the top, it's most important to be humble because that's how you stay there. When you start not being humble, that's when you drop off. Because that's when you bring the luxuries into your life.
Wow, that's crazy.
Luxuries equals comfort, you know. And we don't want comfort. We want to just stay where we are.
Yeah,
just be there.
That's amazing, bro.
Be
Honestly,
present.
it's a really like amazing you saying that, bro. Like, but what countries have you like been to when it came to boxing? I know you've been a lot of parts of the world.
Yeah, I've been to England. I've been to Germany. Where else did I go? England, Germany. I went to New Zealand a few times.
And you been to America?
America. Went to Thailand for a while.
Oh,
Yeah, like obviously, like we can travel through countries, but you know who mentions those? Like Hong Kong, like
yeah.
Dubai, you know.
I don't know, bro.
I did go there for a while.
Because boxing is pretty big.
It is all through boxing. It's all through my boxing. That's how I'm out. You know, all my sponsors, the Australian team paying for me to go places. You know, going to America a third time with the Australian team.
Oh, how was that?
End of 23, that was killer. Pardon me, yeah, that was great.
Let me ask you, because since you're talking about you going into the Australian team, bro, what was it like? Let's talk about the Commonwealth. Was that huge?
That was massive.
Like, what was the journey like? Like when you first, I know you've been training so long just to get into the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
How many times did you try to like enter, and what was it like when you actually like, fuck, I actually got it?
I'll tell you, the first time it started was it was New Year's, it was New Year's 2021, and my mate told me, you got the ticket, man. You got the ticket. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you got the ticket. I was like, nah, I don't know what you're on about. He's like, no, if anyone's got the ticket here, like, he's saying ticket for like, you know, the person that's gonna who can make it, you know. He's like, you got the ticket to make it. I was like, yeah, right. Never said this shit to me before because I never thought he ever fucking believed in me.
Fucking
You know who you are.
You know who you
No
talking
names.
about.
Yeah, so, and he's like, you got a ticket? And I was like, fuck. And then I thought about it. I sat on it for ages. I was like, I had COVID and shit. I was like, got a ticket.
What ticket? What are you talking about?
So anyway, and I was like, he's talking about like, you know, give this a good crack. It was Commonwealth Games coming up, which is in March. The trials are in March. Like, you win this, you go to the Commonwealth, right? And I was like to myself, this is the last chance I have to make it into the Australian team. So I put myself under that pressure.
Yeah.
Do or die.
Do or die.
So if I don't do this, I'm out. I may as well quit.
Oh.
If I don't make it, I'm done with the sport. I put myself on that pressure.
So you put a lot of pressure on yourself. You're like, this is it. This is the ticket.
Fucking oath. And I'll tell you what, it was the best nationals I ever had, ever. They told me I was going to get a medal at the Commonwealth Games after I won the medal at nationals.
Oh.
Some old guy came up to me. He was like, "You're going to get a medal." Yeah, he put it in the air already. He already put it in the atmosphere, and then it happened. I just remember that now.
We'll get there. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You'll get there. So since you got in, what was it feeling like, bro?
Yeah,
like this, it's like a dream come true, bro.
Well, it was all starts at nationals, you know. Like that's you don't look past anything. You don't look past your goals. You focus on what's in front of you, and that's the trouble people have, right? They set all these goals and they look past the current goals. They need to accomplish that first before they work on the next ones. So the first goal I needed to accomplish was you're going to win nationals. We don't win nationals, we don't go nowhere.
Okay.
So there was 3 fights. Had to fight this first guy first from WA, and he was I didn't really know much about him. I was just held nervous because I didn't want to lose.
Yeah. The pressure's on.
I knew how much I had on myself, and that pressure made me that powerful.
Wow.
Made me that powerful that I just crossed through all these guys, every one of them. Boom, boom, boom. No one could believe it. No one could believe best performance ever had, even till now.
Wow.
Yeah. And then won that, and then I felt it, and I was like, wow, we're on here. We're going to the Commonwealth.
Oh, you got the ticket. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I was hell happy. And then I think like a month later, they took me to England. So I was hell happy with that. And then I got to Team GB, and that's when it all hit me. I was like, fuck, I'm on the Australian team now. I'm doing all right now. So we were there for like 3 weeks, and then we got a little bit of a break. It was a great feeling, man.
I can imagine.
And then my mind shifted, my focus shifted from, okay, now we're going to the Commonwealth. Okay, now we made it there. Now what are we going to do when we get there? Are we going to win gold? Or are we going to just attend? Are we going to just go there? And
your mind was on gold.
Right, I'm always going to win. My mind is to win, you know, because I'm a winner.
Well, you have to be, because, you know, like you said, if you put yourself on the main goal, then what's the point of you coming here? But 2 seconds. Yo, we're back. Sorry about that. A little break there, because I had to check a few things.
Oh, that was good.
But yeah, we're talking about the Commonwealth. Yeah. And then actually going through the beginning of it, and I'm guessing we're talking about the medals.
Yeah.
Right? But going to, like, actually preparing yourself, going to the Commonwealth and going against all this like other countries, what did that feel like?
Yeah, I was pretty nervous for my first fight because I didn't know what to expect. First time fighting international level. I got pretty, because I sparred England when I was in England. So I sparred the super heavyweight and the heavyweight down there. And I ended up fighting the heavyweight.
Oi.
And then the guy was pretty good, so I'll give it to him. He did beat me at the Commonwealth, but we're going into shit now. Let's go back. Right, so we're back at the training. So he didn't pump me, but he got it over me. And then that's when I really got the first taste of international level. Oh. Yeah, and I was like, these guys are good. And then my dad said to me before I went away, he said, make sure that you take it serious, you know, because at the international level you'll get found out real quick.
It was, which is good
Yeah,
advice.
Very very true advice.
Very true advice.
And then I knew after I sparred that guy that fucking these guys are good, man. So I need to do it proper, you know.
So you obviously started so when you got your first international spar, you straight away went, all right, I need to I got to step up, I got to train more, I got to find out what the fuck's going on, what do they do, what I got to work on.
Yeah, and they do a whole lot of shit different compared to what we do. They have a whole lot of support that we don't as well. They get video analysis. You know, they got like 7 coaches there.
7 coaches?
Yeah, like a coach for each, coach for the girls, a coach for, you know, heavyweight fighters, middleweight fighters, and lightweight fighters.
So every single weight has a coach?
Weight area, like three, four guys. Be like one coach, 3-4 guys, one coach. Yeah,
that's
you know,
fucking.
We're training at the same.
Hectic.
We're training at the same gym. You know, Anthony Joshua trains at. Pardon me. We're training at those, you know, big events. Sorry, big training facilities. And so I came back home and I knew I needed to keep training, and then we got invited to. So we had about 3 months off after that, and then we did a 4-week camp in Queensland before we went away.
Mm-hmm.
And that was pretty tough. Aussies are tough though. Aussies are very tough.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that.
Tougher than what people think.
Oh, fine. Well, tell the world, bro.
I'll tell you.
I'm telling you.
So, you know, anyway, so I was in Queensland. We're doing a bit of a camp there for 4 weeks, and then we went to Ireland for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So we went from there to Ireland, and in Ireland there was 4 countries. There was England, India, Canada, and Ireland. You know, and Australia. So I didn't really count Ireland because we were in Ireland. So we had those 4 countries that we were working with. And we were sparring them every day. We're doing partner work, sparring. So you get a little bit of a taste what these guys are like, international scene's like. And then when I first got my first matchup was against some guy from, I forget the name, or Austria. It's in the Commonwealth, so it's not Austria. Anyway, I was a little bit. I wasn't doubting myself, but I was nervous. I was definitely nervous.
Of course, you would be,
because I didn't want to lose, you know.
And you're fighting from people around the world. It's not like local or here in Australia. It's like around the world.
100%.
So you don't know what training session they have or what type of style of fighting they have.
We don't know. I don't know what they're bringing. Yeah. And until I stepped into the ring with the first guy and I stopped him in the second round, and then I was pretty G'd up. I thought, yeah, well, us Aussies are pretty good then. And then I backed myself. And then I started backing myself. Had a day off in between that. But let's stop that talk there and let's go back into the camp because that's where it'll manifest from, you know.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, how was the camp building up to the Commonwealth?
Yeah, so we had a tough schedule. It was 3 times a day training, morning run, middle boxing, and then night weights. Oh, every day it was like that. Tuesday, Thursday we sprint in the mornings.
Shit.
Every other day we just run, normal run.
Like long distance.
But Tuesday, Thursday was tough, and it made us fucking so fit that we could have done like 6 rounds, bro. Like after I'd done the 3 rounds, I wasn't even puffing yet.
So like, 6, you could go with, 6 more. 6 rounds.
With the guy that ended up winning gold, the guy that I fought, it's a tough guy, and got heaps of love after that fight because people were like, this should have been the final fight. People thought I was gonna get pumped. Straight away, everyone doubted me instantly, bro. The whole fucking stadium doubted me. Oh. Everyone doubted me, bro. I was the only one that believed in myself that night. Me, myself, and I. Because even the coach, I was looking at him, bro. He did not look like he was like confident in me. I said, man, fuck all you guys, bro. I'll show you all you cunts.
That's what you got to be like, though. Yeah. That's what exactly what this sport is like, bro. Don't worry about people, bro. You know how much hard work you've put into it. The tears and the sweat and all of that put into it. You know you got potential. You know you got it in your guts. Like, I can knock this guy out. Well, but you know what I mean.
I know I had a chance, man. I know I had a chance, you know. And I felt like I was getting counted out because it was England and we're in England, fighting in England, fighting where in that guy's hometown.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was a big thing. It was a big deal. And I remember walking out to the stadium, and just hearing like this, hearing like everyone banging on the seats, like 5,000 people banging on the seats. Pretty intimidating.
Yeah, what was like that for your first time ever? Like going into like
try to block noise out.
That's gonna be hard.
It was. We were trying to block noise out. So what I had to do was just pin my eyes on something, which was him. Just pin my eyes on him, and just never let him go anywhere. Just like never look left, never look right, never look down. Just look straight, and just pin it, and just focus, and just breathe, just breathe until we get into the fight, and then when we're in the fight, that's the whole trying to control your emotions, because you know you feel that feeling in butterflies, and like John Jones reckons that feeling that you feel is like you taking charge of, like, it's like a power that's coming through, like it's your power. You can either make you or destroy you.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so yeah, it can work both ways, like the way your focus goes, you know.
Because I remember watching your first when I was watching you for the first one. I don't know somewhere. I don't know where. There was a African guy. I don't know where it was. I saw you fight there, bro. I've seen you fight so long.
Yeah.
When I saw you fight in the Commonwealth, I'm like, he's on a different level.
Yeah.
He's on.
I felt on.
He felt very on, especially when you bet him and you did like a turn and you just like got him in the stomach. I'm like, okay, this is the real deal.
Yeah.
This is the real deal.
That's the first kind of fought.
That's the first guy, and then the second one, bro, you gave everything you got. It wasn't.
It
It wasn't like.
It was tough.
It wasn't like, oh yeah, he's taller than me. I'm gonna just try my best. Like, nah, you're like, I don't care how tall you are, bro.
I went, bro.
You went in there.
Yeah, I went in there. I walked out of that ring that day with no regrets. I just left it all out there. I thought I could have done a few things different, but in the moment, at the time, I just felt like I wasn't getting the right advice from the corner. And I feel like when I started in my camp for the Commonwealth Games, I felt like the coach wasn't giving me much attention.
Oh, so you've always felt that, like you felt like the coaches weren't giving you like the right attention. Even you going back to football, you said like, felt like the black sheep.
I felt that in this situation, but I don't feel like he wasn't doing that with a lot of fighters. You know, until it was too late. You know, he was trying to teach me a way to fight and to beat this guy. 3-4 weeks before our fight. 2 weeks before our fight, like
it should be a build-up to
massive build-up, and he's seen me do rounds with this guy way before that, months before that. But I'm not blaming him.